Check out this fucking piece of shit.
All y'all saying Trump cut funding, we had to cut funding. The Democrats, Joe Biden, sent billions and billions of dollars to Ukraine. Just think if that money had been spent right here. That's why Trump's having to cut funding. Because the Democrats spent it like it was an open checkbook. Now we don't have it. So the only option is to cut it. Because we got to put it back. That's right.
Okay, so let's break this down. First, Joe Biden didn't send shit. Senate overwhelmingly passes aid for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan with big bipartisan vote. And this is just one of a couple of bipartisan votes that was held to give chunks of aid to Ukraine. The Senate has passed $95 billion in war aid to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan, sending the legislation to President Joe Biden after months of delay and contentious debate over how involved the United States should be in foreign wars. The bill passed the Senate on an overwhelming 79 to 18 vote. That's not Joe Biden sending money. That's the congressional Republicans and Democrats coming together to pass a bill and Joe Biden signing it. That was after the House passed the same bill. The House has approved $95 billion in foreign aid for Ukraine, Israel, and other U.S. allies in a rare weekend session as Democrats and Republicans banded together after months of hard right resistance over renewed American support for repelling Russian invasion. With an overwhelming vote Saturday, the $61 billion in aid for Ukraine passed in a matter of minutes, a strong showing as American lawmakers raced to deliver a fresh round of U.S. support to the war-torn ally. That's the first thing. Joe Biden didn't do shit. Second thing, you said we spent it all and now we don't have it, while guys like you are simultaneously bragging about how we're pulling in $95 billion worth of tariff revenue and not giving money to Ukraine anymore. So if we no longer have the expense of giving aid to Ukraine and we're pulling in tens of billions of fresh revenue from Ukraine, then we didn't need to cut the funding for programs that, I don't know, warn people about flooding. Lastly, are you honestly sitting in your car essentially saying that the 68 dead people as of the time I'm making this video, 21 of which are children, another 10 children are still unaccounted for. Are you telling me that already 68 dead and potentially 31 dead children are just the price we got to pay in order to do away with waste, fraud, and abuse? To make up for spending from a previous administration? Is that what you're telling me? Is this the price of freedom type bullshit you guys give us when it comes to the gun conversation? Please tell us you're not that big of a piece of shit that you're willing to look at us and pull a fucking Sandy Hook with this shit and go, yeah, you know, the count could be as much as 31 kids swept away at a fucking camp, but had to do it, man. Please tell us you're not that big of a piece of shit.